guys, we're back with another episode of Tacoimposters. Again, like I start almost every, or not every, but almost every episode, I don't know what to talk about. I never know exactly what to talk about with these things. I just kind of wing it. I just turn the camera on and wing it. If you told me some topics to talk about, maybe I could talk about them. Or maybe, hey, you want to come on the podcast somehow? Maybe we could do that. I don't know. But let's see. So, things happening, what was it? There's a Analogue Duo. So if you know Analogue, there's like Analogue NT, Analogue, there's one, okay, there's versions, after releasing beautiful aftermarket versions, I'm reading off the Verge article, after releasing beautiful aftermarket versions of the NES, SNES, and Sega Genesis, Analogue has now set its sights on NEC's library of old-school hardware. Today, the company unveiled, which was probably like a month ago or so, but anyway, today the company unveiled the Analogue Duo, a console that supports a huge range of hardware, including the TurboGrafx-16 PC Engine, TurboGrafx CD, PC Engine CD, and Super Arcade CD NEC. Oh. Yeah, and then it says here off of their website, off of Analogue, right? Analogue.co/duo. Says, you've always known what to expect from a video game system until now. Duo is an all-in-one reimagining of perhaps the most underrated video game system of all time. Analogue Duo is compatible with nearly every NEC system and game format ever made. TurboGrafx-16 PC Engine, TurboGrafx CD, PC Engine CD-ROM, Super Arcade CD-ROM 2. Okay, ROM. Okay. 1080p, zero lag, Bluetooth, 2.4 gigahertz, I think, maybe, I don't know, because the last thing a video game system should be is predictable, completely engineered in FPGA, no emulation, Duo does it all, Duo does it all, Hue cards, oh, it even has Hue cards, okay, that's cool, twice the wireless Bluetooth, yes, but are we going to have latency? It says no latency. They have no latency. Let me see. Zero lag. Yes, but it's a stupid thing about it. Zero lag. I don't know about zero lag because there's lag on your TV when you connect them to your TV. Well, maybe not. Not with HDMI. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not. I'm a genius about this, so I don't know. But what's it called? The last thing a video game system should be predictable. So it's zero lag, 1080p, Bluetooth, and it plays all those systems. It's pretty good. And Hue cards. That's pretty good. What's it down here? We've preserving history with FPGA hardware. Duo is designed with unparalleled compatibility. The core functionality of each system is engineered directly into an ultra silicone V. I don't know what the hell that means. A sophisticated FPGA. We spent thousands of hours engineering each system via FPGA for system. We spent thousands of hours engineering each system via FPGA for absolute accuracy. Unlike the knockoff and emulation systems that riddle the market today, you'll be experiencing the entire NEC era free of compromise. Duo is designed to preserve video game history with the repeated respect it deserves. Interesting. So it plays all those systems. See, I don't know much about these systems. TurboGrafx-16. I know a few games on TurboGrafx-16. I know Splatterhouse is good on TurboGrafx-16. Bonk's Adventure is good on TurboGrafx-16. Not Alex Kidd. That's Mega Drive. Oh, sorry, that's Master System. The one, Keith Courage in Alpha Zone. Is that it? Let me just make sure. Keith Courage in Alpha Zone. Let me see. Is that right? No, not Courage, but anyway. Keith Courage in Alpha Zone. Is that the one for NEC Corp. So it's TurboGrafx. Yeah. There you go. Joe was right. Keith Courage and Alpha Zone. What other games are good for that system? I don't know. So it doesn't appeal to me necessarily because I never had TurboGrafx 16. So I don't get that nostalgic hit. But I know there's a lot of good games on this system. It's like I'm blanking on the name of the system. AGS. It had King of Fighters on it. Color. They had handhelds. What are they called? No. Anyway, what's it called? Neo Geo. Like the Neo Geo. Everybody thinks that everybody knows of it for like 3 games, but there are actually a lot more games. It's just a lot more good games. Just nobody. I don't know, something about it. They weren't Nintendo. They weren't Sega. So nobody remembers them as great systems with lots of cool games. They know them as like, oh, that's the fighter system. You know, the Neo Geo. Neo Geo Soldiers Fighters. Oh, and Metal Slug. That's it. It's like, no, there are other games on there. Or TurboGrafx was like, oh yeah, Splatterhouse or Keith Courage. Or they only know a few games. This was not as very popular. Definitely not as popular as like a Nintendo or whatever. But it's gotten a lot of not love, but like a lot of people have gotten into collecting it like in recent years. So I think this would get really good. How much is it going to be though? Is it going to tell me a price? No, it's no wait. TurboGrafx 16 engine and SuperGrafx are coming to Pocket. Oh yes, right. I think I've seen this too. Wait. Go back to this. This in a Pocket. Yeah. So there's gonna be a PC. No, what was that thing called? There was like a Pocket. Pocket is going to support as much as handheld history as possible. As much of handheld history as possible. It says TurboGrafx was a great handheld, and bringing the heritage to Pocket is great fit. Playing TurboGrafx 16 PC Engine games on the go is pretty smart. Ooh, special. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. That's actually cool. That one. That's cool. There's like and that's gonna be $30. That's amazing. No, $30 adapter. Wait, new device, also isn't only hardware. Yeah, okay. The company previously announced the gorgeous Analogue Pocket. That's it, which plays a wide range of handheld games, and was recently delayed until next year. Wait. When was this written? This article. This year. Okay. Okay. Where was I? There. Okay. To Analogue with the company making a tuner adapter so that the Pocket can play TurboGrafx 16, PC Engine, and what can I play now? Don't know. Analogue Duo. Analogue.co.duo. Okay, what's it playing? Okay, so let's go to the website. I got it here. Nice. Pulled up this thing. Okay, so FPG. Okay. No emulation. Yes. Got it. TurboGrafx 16 in Pocket. Okay. If you can play it here, you can play it anywhere. Oh wow. We're preserving the history of the FPGA hardware. Duo is designed with unparalleled compatibility. The core functionality of each system is engineered directly into an ultra. I don't know what all that means. V and sophisticated FPGA. We spent out. Okay, we read that already. Anyway, but we're that already. So go down to here. Ooh, it'll be $200. Coming 2021. Limited quantities. $200. American probably. Sign up to be notified as soon as the Analogue Duo is available. Do I want to? Maybe next year I'll want one. I don't know. I have no idea. I just signed up to get a notification when they're going to be arriving. Anyway, are going to be available. Where the system gets its energy. Hardware, video, using MPAL support, lag-free, zero signal degradation, audio, I don't know, headphone jack, volume wheel, that's pretty good. 8-bit do, wait a sec, there's an 8-bit do TurboGrafx gamepad. Oh, okay, well, I've heard that 8-bit doos are really good, but my experience with 8-bit doos, I bought one NES controller from Amazon, from 8-bit do, and it worked for like a month before it just died. And I was going to return it, then I forgot, and then now it's just too late now. So, it was like last year. So, anyway. So for me, 8-bit do did not very well, but I could have had 11. So, because everybody else I've ever heard of has never talked about anything bad about it ever. Like, ever. So. Duo Dimensions. I don't really care. Special features. There you go. Original style hard hue cards and original style hue cards and turbo chip cartridge slot. Okay. Original style PC engine controller port. Wait a sec. You telling me that you can plug in Can you plug in an original controller? Let me see. Maybe. That'd be cool. Oh, where is it? Yeah. CD-ROM drive. 2 USB for wired controllers and accessories. Wait, what are you saying? Original style PC engine controller port. And the other one I'm confused though. So you can put it with the USB for USB controllers and 2 USB. Okay, Bluetooth 2 and 2 USB inputs. Supports analog DAC. Okay, so that's sound, isn't it? DACs or because digital analog converter supports analog DAC. I don't know what that means. Anyway, so you get or does it come with an 8-bit 2 controller? Maybe. What's in the box? Analogue Duo, HDMI cable, 1 USB cable, wired USB power supply. That's all you get in the box? Oh, you don't get a 8-bit 2 controller. I think it's separate. Because if we read from what's in the box, it's a Analogue Duo, an HDMI cable, a USB cable, worldwide USB power supply, US or Japan, and plug. Okay. That's really cool if it can play all those. But again, not again, but wait a sec. I don't know if it's you can get those games easily or cheap. I don't know. Maybe for all those people who were collecting them a few years ago when they were like not super expensive, like not crazy expensive. In that weird point, because I've said this before, video game systems have this weird like, it's on the shelf, it's whatever price they charge for it, right? Then it becomes like old news, and nobody cares, and so the price goes like plummeting. Okay. Then it becomes like the nostalgia comes around, and everyone wants one again, so the price can go up again. But between those two times, there's like a fizzle of like cheap as heck because nobody wants one, nobody cares. You know, between, well, actually not between. Yeah, between being new and being like people are nostalgic for it and they want one again. There's that time in the middle where like nobody cares about it. And so there was a time there, and so what was it like 2013 or maybe even like earlier than that, like 11. I don't know. I don't follow this, but around that time is when it became like, oh, I want one, and it wasn't even a nostalgic thing for TurboGrafx because a lot of people didn't have TurboGrafx 16s, but people were finding out that the TurboGrafx 16 is actually a really good system. Oh, because people were asking like, oh, what system should I collect for, and what system should I collect for, and I've always heard, oh, try TurboGrafx 16. And so I was like, oh, okay. And so I've heard that things have gone up a little bit because people want it, and now TurboGrafx stuff's expensive slightly. Not crazy, but expensive. So, but yeah. So I don't know if it's at this point you can get TurboGrafx 16 games. Let me just look up on eBay. Like TurboGrafx. TurboGrafx games, maybe? We'll do 16 games first. Let's see what if people are selling lots of. They're selling any of these like in lots or in bag, different boxes. Let's see. Somebody's selling one R-Type for $50. I think that's one of the more expensive ones, though. Then you get Genesis. Look at this. Look. You get somebody selling Genesis, Master System, Game Gear, Neo Geo, TurboGrafx 16, Nintendo DS, and the picture is four Nintendo DS games. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, are these like, are these the games that were sold on... Oh my god. A Splatterhouse in the jewel case? He wants $129 for. What? Plus $18 ship? Oh my gosh. This is Canadian, by the way. This is .ca. So you gotta check the prices might be different, but Victory Run, $70. New Toptopia? $134. Well, I know Bonk Adventure, that's expensive. I knew that. $89. What am I going here for? Going freaking price charting. Price chart. There you go, price charting. I just want to go to like TurboGrafx. No, New Omega. Other systems. PC and DOS, new. Engage. No, where's the new? TurboGrafx 16. Where is it? Mega. Nope. Figures. Atari. Systems. Nintendo Power. 3DO. No, where's the CDI? Game.com. Or Gamecom. Okay, maybe we can look it up. Sorry. Orbo. Graphics 16 system. Graphics 16. What are we gonna get? We look it up. Okay, there you go. Some games. So, oh my gosh, Alien Crash. No, sorry, Airzonk. 109. What are cheap games on here? I want to look for things. Ooh, dang, a lot of. Wait, what's it say? Loose price. Complete in box price is a new. Well, new, obviously, no, forget it. Console loose price. Goes frig. They're all like, okay, there's some $17. Are any of those like dirt cheap games? No, like $11. I don't know if they're. Oh, it's a homebrew. Never mind. I'm just looking to see like for TurboGrafx 16. I don't know. Maybe the ones are better. Super Volleyball. I don't know much about this system, so I don't know if these games are good. Even the cheaper ones, but got $11. TV, sport, baseball. I don't know. Tailspin game on TurboGrafx 16. Splatterhouse. How much is Splatterhouse going for? Splatterhouse is going for $69.34 unopened. Or sorry, loose, open, loose, just the thing, and then complete in box. It's $110, and then new is $67. Like unopened, I guess. Is that what that means? Wow, the good games. What about Keith Courage and Alphazon? You search for compare prices below and click on the game you want for detailed prices. Okay, no. Myth Courage and Alpha Zone. How much is that going for? $10. See, it's not bad. Loose price is about $10. Okay, good. Okay, so there are some decent games. I mean, but $10 is still a lot to me. I don't know. I don't want to pay more than like. Now this is just personally me. This is not like what they should go for or any of that. But I would want to pay more. Any video game, I don't want to pay more than like. Now maybe unless it's new, I don't want to pay more than like $5. I literally don't want to pay more than $5, but it does depend on the game. For me, yeah, it does. So yeah. Okay. So I mean, hey, this looks like a great thing. Oh, okay, now we were doing TurboGrafx 16. What were the other systems that they had? TurboGrafx 16, PC Engine, Super Graphics, TurboGrafx CD, PC Engine. No, I want the Super Arcade CD. Super Arcade CD. See what comes up when you look up on eBay. Super. No, that's Sega CD. That's the Sega Arcade Stage. I may know. Arcade PC Engine. It's called. Okay, let me Google it then. Our Super Arcade CD. Super Arcade CD. TurboGrafx Wikipedia. List of TurboGrafx. What was that then? I'm confused. I don't know what it is though. Super. Where is it? Super Arcade CD ROM 2. Maybe. Super Arcade CD ROM. There. 2? Okay. What's that? Collecting guide. TurboGrafx 16. Images. I want to know what that looks like. Oh, okay. Yes. I don't know. Just getting PC Engine and all that. Anyway, see, you're getting this thing. Dual retro. Okay, no. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. Super Arcade. Super Arcade. CD ROM 2. See what comes up when I look it up. Users. Okay. Console. What? Oh, they're getting different things with Super and Arcade and never mind. I'm looking up on price charting. Okay, no, forget it. But still, that looks like a great thing. I don't know. Now, great? I have no idea. It looks like a good thing. Could be good. $200 seems a lot for this kind of stuff. For me, anyway. But for what it can do, I don't think it's that much. I think that's a decent price for all systems it can do. You know how many systems? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 systems. That's 6 systems in one. And it's $200. It's a decent price. I mean, obviously if it was cheaper, more people would want it. But, yeah, I think that's a decent price. And then they've got the other one for $30. That's amazing. Now, that's actually really good. The Pocket, yeah. The Pocket, yeah. I think that's actually a really good system. The Pocket, yeah. I said sign up. For $30? All the people who want to play Hue card stuff and like Pocket, there you go. I know. A multi-video game system, portable handheld, a digital audio workstation. Oh, this is the one that can play like yeah. This is the one that can play like DS or not DS. It can play not those ones. Sorry, it can play like what was it? Systems a tribute to portable gaming. Out of the box, Pocket is compatible with 2,780 plus Game Boy, Color. Yeah, see, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, game cartridges. It doesn't do like Sega Game Gear. Yeah, see, Sega Game Gear, Neo Geo Pocket Color, Atari Lynx, and then it's gonna have an adapter to play what's it called? That's actually really cool. Play TurboGrafx 16 and like the Hue cards. Oh man, that's great. That's cool. That's actually really cool. See, look, adapters. Pocket does it all. Game Gear, Neo Geo Pocket Color, Atari Lynx, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and Atari Lynx. That's amazing. Oh yeah, and it's a what's it called? Hook it to your Mac, PC, or other hardware with HDMI and with MIDI or sync cables. Wow, that's and it can do music, right? Yeah, I believe so. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's pretty good. For how much? $30? Did it say? That's amazing. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. Let me just go to. See, I might even pick one of these up. These are actually fantastic. Or this is actually a really cool thing. How do they get away with this though in not being like legal wise? It's because it plays the game, right? No emulation. But how do they not? I never understood this. If someone like Nintendo didn't like people emulating, right? They wouldn't want people making video game systems play their video game systems. No, they couldn't. I don't know. The weirdness of Nintendo and how Nintendo's like, oh well, no, I want whatever to play. Leaving a C. Well, you can't use our intellectual properties, but yet you're technically using our intellectual property. Like you're making money off our intellectual properties. I don't know. Anyway, I guess it's the whole thing of, hey, we're not selling games here. We're selling a system that happens to be able to play whatever in the legal ways. Like they're in the clear. I don't know. These systems, these FPGA systems, I never understood. The emulation systems, forget it. You're emulating them and you're selling it, and Nintendo has the right to say, no, you're not using, Mario, and you cannot use these things. No play our games. But these ones, I guess, are better. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, Pocket is designed around a first-in-class 3.5-inch, 600 ppi, which is pixels per inch LCD with a 1600 by 1440 resolution. Pocket has 10 times the resolution of an original Game Boy. Yeah, we can hardly believe it either. Pro level color accuracy, blah, blah. Okay. So another price. You want to tell me a price here? What would it cost me to pre-order one? Let's see. Pre-order. I'm not gonna buy one yet, but I want to pre-order. Oh, never mind. No, the adapter is $30. Right. So this is also $200. Yikes! But this basically is the only thing you'll ever need to play. Well, it looks like. I don't know. Now I don't know the experience will be when it comes out. I don't know if it's actually going to be, hardware-wise and software-wise, like will it run well, hardware-wise and all that. But it seems like a great thing. It seems like it seems like it's all you'll ever need to play handheld games. So. Comes in black or white. I don't know what else. Go back. $200. Yeah. Never mind. I'm getting it mixed up with the adapter. The adapter to play the TurboGrafx and the Hue card stuff. That's $30. Okay. But at this, again, at that price, it's not bad. I just don't want to pay that price. So because it can play. Look, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. Sega, so Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Sega Genesis, Sega Game Gear, Neo Geo Pocket Color, Atari Lynx, and then that one, 6-7, and then, what's it called? Hue cards, horrific Hue cards. That's just crazy. That's about 7. That's pretty good. That's all you'll ever need. Buy once and you never have to really worry about ever having to have another game system again, handheld wise. You don't need a Game Boy and a Game Boy Advance and a Game Boy DS or not DS. Well, DS still play Game Boy Advance because it's a better screen, in my opinion. But that's not what I meant. But see, all it needs to do now is play DS, FPGA DS, and 3DS, and it'll play everything. That's it. But those are harder to do, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think. So yeah, oh wow. That seems cool. Right. So there's the Duo and then the Pocket. Right. The Duo, again, the Duo, I personally don't care for necessarily because I never played that one. I don't have, played TurboGrafx stuff, so I don't know NEC systems, so I don't know. But for what it's doing, it seems amazing. It seems pretty good, So it's every NEC. So okay. And then the Pocket's amazing. I don't want to pay $200 for one, but the Pocket seems like a perfect thing to play every handheld virtually. Now, see, okay. The only thing that's missing is a PSP. See, if it could do DS, 3DS, and PSP and Vita, it'd be perfect forever. But of course, those ones are harder to do, and probably they're not even compatible with each other. So I don't know, but hey, whatever. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then on what day was it? Around in October, around somewhere, the NES turned 35. I mean, okay, so you want me to talk about the NES? There were some. The NES, okay, was a pioneer in video games. Oh, yeah, 100%. It was the most important video game system ever. Because without it, we would not have video games as we have it today. Not at all. Because it saved the video game industry. Because if you don't know, in 1983, 84? 83, right? Let's just see. Let's see. When was the video game crash? When was the video game crash? When was the video game crash?
The North American video game crash of 1983 start date is 1983.
83, so yeah. The video game crash of 83. And then when was the Nintendo Famicom released?
July 15th, 1983. According to Wikipedia, the console was released in July 15th, 1983 as the family computer for 14,800 yen alongside 3 ports of Nintendo's successful arcade games Donkey Kong Jr. and Popeye.
Okay, so 83. So it crashed, and then in 83, they basically tried with Famicom to be like, okay, let's try and make it. Also, let's make it a not a video game system. And so for the North American, which was NES, they were like, oh, let's make it a family, like an entertainment system, a Nintendo entertainment system, not a video game system. Let's get that nomen. I hope I'm using that word right. Definition of nomenclature.
Here's the definition of nomenclature. The devising or choosing of names for things.
Yeah.
Especially in a science or other discipline.
Well, the nomenclature of... Let's get that nomenclature out. Let's that naming... Sorry, no. That's not how you ever use that word. Sorry. Let's have the right nomenclature. Right naming. We don't want to use video games because we don't want, them to be to associate with video games. It's not a video game console. It's an entertainment console. Which is also why it looks like a VCR. It looks kind of like a VCR. And the games were because they were trying to make it more not video game. Anyway, there's lots of documentaries about the old video game stuff, the crash, how Nintendo came out of it, and basically revived video games. Revived video games. Video games would not exist without, or at least it would. Now, see, I think video games would have existed, just not in the it's the biggest thing ever. But some people think that the video games just wouldn't exist because we wouldn't care. I'm like, I don't know about that. Computers would have existed, right? And so would we be using computers without the NES? I don't know. If the NES didn't exist, would more people have been using computers? I'm not sure. Computers were big in the 80s, so while the Nintendo system was around. So I don't know. The 80s, so I don't know. But anyway. So yeah. And come on, everybody knows Mario. Everybody. Not everybody, obviously, but so many people around the world, millions of people know who Mario is. He's the most well-known video game character ever. It's crazy. I have Mario right here. See, I have Mario Duck Hunt. C-D-K. Mario Duck Hunt. I like the heft of these games too. They're like big, hefty. They're solid things too. They're just, you could drop it and nothing would necessarily happen. I mean, obviously you would, don't drop it, like don't smash it around, but like you could like drop it and then it would still work as to an extent. Where the CDs, you put it down and it's like scratches, or you move it around so much. You freaking look at those things wrong and it scratches. I never, ever, ever played the thing. I haven't played it, right? I got a new DVD for Christmas one year. It was DVD. I know exactly which one it was. It was Herbie Goes Bananas. No, it wasn't. It was a different one actually. That's a different story. But it was a thing. I never played it. I popped it into the system, my DVD player. It was already skipping and scratching. I'm like, how? I've never even played this. Whatever. Anyway, those just discs in general, don't like them because discs have disc rot. These will not rot the same way. Obviously, these will physically stop working, the capacitors, the resistors, and all that stuff on it. But, and the chips just stop working. I don't know, but they're just way more robust and durable, and like longevity of them are better. I don't know. It's like my brother. My brother was collecting all of the James Bond movies on VHS. Well, all the James Bond movies on VHS because he was like, he liked the VHS tapes better because they physically work. They physically just worked. There was never a time when it would skip or scratch or like jittery. None of it. It just worked. Even though it does degrade over time when you play them, it doesn't skip the same way. It just, if I drop it, nothing happens. I can place it down, nothing. It doesn't scratch. It doesn't. Anyway, that's just a different topic. Why did I talk about? Oh yeah, because we're talking about like the longevity, the longevity in terms of how they last longer and they work better than discs. That's the thing. The sad thing about discs. Discs will be lost way faster than, or like will stop working faster. I think because they'll be scratched and they'll be, yeah. Anyway, but yeah. I'm irritating this like pimple here. I want to pop it and it's not ready at all, and so it just hurts to like, and I'm now like bothering it, agitating it. I don't know. Just gotta even like, get more inflamed because I don't let it come to a head. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. So here are the games that I have here. I don't have all. Those are all my games. I have a few other ones. Yikes. But they are here. It's Adventure Island, Star Force, Mario 3, Donkey Kong Classic, Mario and Duck Hunt. How do you say that? Xy's? Zekies. I don't know how to pronounce that game. Then this one is, which one? Fantasy Zone, Ghosts and Goblins, and Zelda. I think I have other ones, don't I? Maybe I don't, actually. Maybe that's all the games? I'm not sure. But yeah, my favorite game? My favorite NES game? One that I had as a kid. The ones that I had as a kid, because these are the ones I had as a kid. Now, I didn't have an NES as a kid, like, when it came out, because I'm not that old. But, I got one, when I was like 13, 12? No, maybe 11 or 12. I'm trying to remember now. From one of my dad's friends had one, and she gave it to me, and it didn't work. And so he went to the local video game store, and the guy was just like, "Yeah, it's fidgety, it's temperamental, it's flaky, so get a new one." yeah, so sorry, the thing cut off again because it overheated. But yes, I said to go get a new one, so I just got a new one from my local video game store. So yeah, the NES is a great console. It has so many good games on it. Well, okay, here's the thing. There were different eras of the NES. There was like the beginning where it was like arcade games, right? And no better than no better than Atari games, right? None. Maybe graphically a little bit better, but they're pretty much just Atari 2600 games, like that era of games. You know, ColecoVision, television, those kind of games, like that era, like the previous era. And then there was like the early good games, which were like Zelda, right? Um, and Mario, and like Mario 3 and stuff. Like, and then like what else? Like Kirby. I don't know when Kirby came out. Sorry, but stuff like that. And then there was the games that were like really like impressively cool looking. What were some of those? I'm not great at video like Nintendo, so I don't know a lot about Nintendo or about the NES. But I really think I like video games, and I realized like, I'm not really that into video games. I think. But yeah, what else? What was I saying? Yeah, so, yeah. Different games, and then all the different things about like the licensing, and these are unlicensed Tengen. Is there Tengen unlicensed? I don't know if it's actually unlicensed. Actually, wait. Are they unlicensed? I don't know. I think so. Yeah, I think so, because they never got the Nintendo seal of approval. So yeah. There was different things. I mean, it's easier. Anyway, and certain games I the really popular games sorry, no offense, I did not particularly love like Zelda, the original Zelda. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this right now. Maybe it's an unpopular opinion, but I don't like that game. I don't, and I don't because it's one of those games where it's like it just doesn't. There are better versions to play. Now, don't get me wrong. It's an innovative game. It's the first open world game. Not open world, but first big adventure game. It's great for the series starter. It's a great game, but it's a game you play once. This is just my opinion. I feel like it's a game you play once and you never have to play it again, or beat once and you never have to play it again. It doesn't have much replay value for me, at least. It doesn't have a lot of great. It doesn't capture me, the second time. It's kind of boring. It's kind of slow. It's kind of old. Now, for the time, it was great. Obviously, there's nothing better. But nowadays, it doesn't have this It's not like a lot of old games or it's not like some old games even in today's era, they hold up really well because they're fun. They're graphically appealing. They've got good gameplay, good story, whatever. This has not no story, because it has a bit of story at the beginning, but it doesn't have story in the actual game. You're not learning anything in story wise. The gameplay is very simple, yet really hard. If that makes any sense. So to me, I don't think it's a good game. I'm sorry. I mean, it's a fine game. It's just maybe not that it's a bad game. That it's a not very replayable. I don't know. But hey, it's Mike Mate's favorite game, so I don't know. Hey, see, Ocarina of Time is my favorite Zelda game. It's my favorite game ever. Period. Video game. Period. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So these ones, Adventure Island. Oh, I love Adventure Island. That was a great game. Even though I never beat it, I love playing it. I've always tried to beat it. See, I've beaten a couple of video games in my time. I've never beaten that many video games. Nope. I beat Ocarina of Time, and even Ocarina of Time, my brother said that you did not actually beat Ocarina of Time. You beat Ocarina of Time for the easy version for 3DS. Anyway, so the NES was a pioneer in video games. Without it, we would not have video games to this day. At least not the same way. I personally think we would have been playing more computer games, based on what was going on at the time. Because computers were still popping off, getting bigger, and I feel like more people would know how to play like how to use computers. Anyway, so yeah, I think that'll be it for now, guys. So and links in the description for if you want to get in contact, ask a question, comments, concerns. There's obviously comments below, but also there's an email strikeback Tacoimposters@gmail.com. There's a Discord and the Patreon. If you want to see better content, please support me on Patreon. If you want to see better content, hey, it'll say exactly the same if this is good enough for you. I don't know, but if you want to see better content, better camera, better anything, just support me on Patreon. Even if it's $1. I get 100 people at $1, it's $100. So it's pretty good. 1,000 people at $1, it's $100. It's $1,000. I mean, 500 people at $1, $500. Or 10 people at $10, that's $1,000. So is that right? I believe so. Anyway, so yeah. Tell me what to do with the channel. Tell me what to do, or not necessarily do with the channel, but like give me topics maybe for this podcast. Tell me what I should do with this 360 camera that I have. 360 camera that I'm recording on right now with. Tell me what to do. Some good books to read. I really want to find good books to read because I was reading some comic book stuff, but I don't love comic books. Like I was reading this, but I don't love comic books. So, yeah. This is a Challengers of the Unknown and then Superboy, like a mashup thing. DC. I don't know. Don't love comic book stuff. No, I don't know. Just the story. I don't know. Something about it. It's not me for me necessarily, but I'm trying to find one that I would like. But anyway, so I think that'll be it for now, guys. So adios, mi amigos.